stay. My pulse synced with the candle's flame. Fear and calm, they sound the same. One more tick, another try. Balance on the reason why. Risk is a rhythm. Patience, a sound. I breathe between the bars of now and next. I'm trading futures, sharing time. Fading lines through liquid signs. Every loss and every climb. All dissolve inside the mind. Sweet, short, to shake breeze back, and I disappear. To the
Yeah. Afternoon stream, let's get it. Neon on the mic, yeah. Neon stepping in, yeah. Session wide awake. Night shift laid the ground. Matt set the play. Now it's midday money. Structure on the screen. Neon seeds acting holy, price moving clean. No FOMO type in the channel mode. We learned that lesson back in 24. Half gap buys when the market dips. DD bands bounce and we let it rip. Bulls on flashing like a warning light. If it's not a line, we let it slide. Patience, heavy, discipline, sharp. Room full of killers, but we play it smart. When the clock strikes noon, liquidity rising, feel that boom. Calm hands on the play, red to green, we pivot that way. The room shows up. Yeah. The room shows up. Yeah. Yeah. Volume builder, feel that shift. Market makers tryna midday drift. Fake break high, yeah, we seen that move. Liquidity pocket, we approve. Wish fan blowing when the entry's tight. Stops place clean, risk held right. Not gambling candles, we stacking skill. Consistency over chasing thrill. Chat moving steady, no chaos here. Green heart emojis when setups clear. If we win together, we lose compose. Trust the system, the blueprints close. Yeah, yeah. The room shows up. Yeah. The room shows up when the clock strikes noon. The room says liquidity rising, feel that boom. The room shows up. The room shows up. Calm hands on the play, red and green, we pivot that way. The room shows up. The room shows up. The room shows up. The room shows up. Silence when the setup phones. Heartbeat with the market stones. One clean entry, breathe, don't rush. Midday pressure, but the room shows up. The room shows up when the clock strikes noon. The room says liquidity rising, feel that boom. The room shows up. The room shows up. Calm hands on the play, red to green, we pivot that way. The room shows up.
What's up, fam? What's goody? What's up? What up? What up? What's good in the hood, people? Top chat, live chat. Let me get this chat set up. What's good, fam? What's good in the hood? Get the music started. Get the music started. All right, here we go. Boosted dime. All right, hold on. Let me get my layout. I can't see chat. Can't see chat. Hold up. There we go. Let's get this music turned up. Alright, let's see who's in the house. MX Papa, OG Official. Sir Darb's here. GT408, PG Contract. Customs. Spyro, Golden Eagle. Jesus, Boosted Dime. Adam Daz. Papa. What the heck? Liquidity 2, what up, G? Hitcha. Keys. Spencer, Boomer, Gabe. Oh shoot, here we got a donation. We got a donation. David, what's up, G? Remember everyone that your trade after open today will close at 8:15 tomorrow due to the holiday. Appreciate, bro. Appreciate. Relax vibes. Blown cop car. We got a lot of new regulars. I love it. We've been hitting 400 to 500 concurrents these days. The family's growing. Mike H, what's up? Mike. Hawk. Ha! You crazy, dude. You crazy. Mandinga, it's your first time here? What's up, G? Impatient Trades, what's up? What's up? Mike H. Wait, Mike H. Cheers, brother. Mike H out there is drinking barley coffee just like me, trying to quit caffeine. OG Official's been here a long time. Wait, Matt gave me some extra giveaways? Hold on. Boosted Diamond saying Matt gave me some extra giveaways. Hold on, let me see this. Let me see this. What are you guys talking about? I got an interesting little concept to talk about today about as far as the smoothness of your P&L curve goes, because I know someone's going to make some dirty joke about that. But I had 2 perfect entries today, but I just had a pretty small green day because I've been really nimble. I've been really nimble the last 10 or so sessions because the market's been so unpredictable. So I could have had a massive day today, but I just I'm still sized down and trading really nimble. So even though I had 2 perfect entries, 2 for 2, I was only risking like 125 per trade on these props. So very small day. I think I was taking a 38. I think I was taking a 38 point stop, and I think I took profit like 29, 30 points, so a little bit less than 1-to-1 on those 2 trades. But that has an effect on P&L curve when you trade like that, because last week had I traded too aggressively, the P&L curve would have gone down, not been slow move up. So anyway, let me take a look at these. Let me take a look at these giveaways here. Oh snap! All right, guys, we got 3 giveaways today. And make sure you tune into Darb stream. According to this spreadsheet, I guess it's a web sheet and a spreadsheet. It's an online spreadsheet, so I guess it's also a web sheet. According to this spreadsheet, we're giving away 3 accounts in this stream and 3 accounts in Darb stream. Oh, and guys, give it up for Darb had a substitute on last night. Darb had a substitute teacher, BJ the DJ last night. It was a cool show. He was doing a push up for every donation, so I thought it was cool. He had a cool vibe. All right, let's see what we got here. Someone said double up. I don't know what that means. Double up the giveaway. I mean, I'm just going according to the spreadsheet web sheet. Let's see what we can explain here. Can I explain why there's no hedge pressure or monthly hedge pressure on ES? There is. It's just out of bounds. Oh, don't pay attention to my overnights. Because I don't always mark the overnights. Because I don't always trade the overnight. And then, I don't know. I don't always mark them. Because they almost always line up with the seeds level. So, I'm not always... I know I'm bad for doing that. But they're almost always lining up with the seeds level. So, okay. ES and hedge pressure, there are levels. They're just out of bounds. They're all the way down here. MHP on ES 6417, hedge pressure on ES 6412. Let's see what else we got. Impatient Trade says Matt just told Neon to double up. That's where it's coming from. I don't know. You guys could be getting me back for yesterday's, because I got you guys yesterday for April Fools. I'm about to slam this music up like 10 dB, blow everyone's ears out. Okay. I'm getting distracted. Sorry. I'm a little... It's a long weekend coming. I'm excited. It's Thursday. Market's closed tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll clean my garage and do some extra workouts or something. Market's closed tomorrow. I got the day off. Okay, hold on. I'm all over the place today. Rogue of the Lamb said, I felt compelled to match David's donation to complete the $20 bootcamp giveaway. Nice. We got some extra boot camps to give away. All right. Real quick, I just want to show, but we'll get to the topic and the discussion in a little bit, but I just want to show the tragedy that is when you size down and you're quick to take my mouse is stuttering. Give me a break. When you size down and when you're quick to take profits because the market's unpredictable. The two trades I had this morning, they had like I have an algorithm that gives me suggested stops. The suggested stop was 38 points. So I had 38 point stops on these and I called about 30 points in profit on each of them. But the entries were really sharp. It was basically the first two pullbacks of the day. But I was sized down and I was really nimble with profit taking. So unfortunately, just a normal small green day here, but you know, it is what it is. But that has an effect on your overall P&L curve when the market's unpredictable and you trade like that. You'll have a smoother P&L curve. You just won't have the big sweeping up moves, right? Because I'm dialed back on risk right now. Let me just show the... There it is. All right. So, like you can see in the sea of the move, there's the first entry, beautiful entry, scaling out quickly. It was like a 30-point scale out. And then the second entry, they look so minuscule on the huge range that we had today. But two really good entries, but just size down and quick to take profits. So, you know, I mean, I guess it's kind of a tragedy I didn't hold runners, because had I held runners, it would have been a massive day. But whatever. These were not resting orders. I was reading the tape. Because honestly, we had a liquid open, and I'm like, dude, I can't mess with resting orders right now. You know, it was too easy to read the tape this morning. I mean, that's why these two entries are so clean. The tape was really easy to read. It was really one directional. Not one directional, meaning it was very sweepy. Like the transition from one side of control to the other was very clean. So it was really easy to catch the turning points. It was really easy to catch the turning points. Anyway, so we'll go over how that affects P&L curve when you trade like that. But anyways, I just wanted to show that, just to show the tragedy that is me not holding any runners today. All right, let me go back to chat and see what chat's saying. Bro, we got extra giveaways today. So we got 3 giveaways, possibly even more than that, based on what chat's saying. But I don't have any verification on that from Slacks, and that's what I'll need to really be confident I could start. You get an account, and you get an account. Everybody gets accounts. Who knows who that is? That's Oprah. And we got 4 boot camps that we can give away as well. And there's probably some carryover from yesterday as well. I don't know. I gotta check. Yeah, we do. We have 3. We have carryover 3 from yesterday. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you know what, guys? There's a song. I went in Darb's. So Darb shares his Oh, you know what? Remember that platform I used to create the music video? I just got an email. They just charged me again. I don't even need it. That sucks. All right. So I'll come back to this playlist in a second, but I just want you guys to hear this song that is on Darb's playlist that I thought was, oh my God. I just loved it so much. So we'll get back to this playlist in a second. But let me just tell me what you guys think. I just heard this song and I was just like, oh my God, it's amazing. It's so good. What was it called? Don't Count Me Out. Okay. Listen to this song. I just think this song's so good. Maybe it's just me, but I was just like, wow. Such a vibe. I like 80s music as well. I love 80s music. This was kind of late 80s vibes. Another giveaway. David, thank you so much, brother. All right, we just got another donation. Donations are coming in. I'm not doing push-ups for donations. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. I'm not doing push-ups for donations like BJ last night. That was cool. Let me just turn this up. I'm going to bump this up 1.5 dB. Maybe 3 dB. 2.5 dB. Dude, this song is just so good. So good. So good. Such a vibe. I'm on a 5,000 tick chart. Whoa. Whoa. A little too zoomed in there. All right, let me turn it back down a little bit so I don't blow your guys' ears out. So this song's called "Don't Count Me Out" by the Sir Darb. Not sure if it's in the Discord. I know it's on the playlist that he posts when during the night stream. I'm Liquidity put a new song in the Discord. Nice. We'll check that out. All right, guys. Let's all say thank you to the donate. We got 3 donations today. Let's thank David. Rogue of the Lamb, and David again. Okay. That's, how much is that? Let's see. So four boot camps. So 16 boot camps. 16 boot camps. Well, I think there's 3 left from yesterday. So let's call it 16 boot camps. So we'll give away probably 8 today and 8 on Monday. Let me write that down because I'll forget. 16 BC. That's not a year. That's 16 boot camps. It stands for boot camp. BC. The best community in the game. All right. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. We got a 10K account, a 25K account, and a 50K account. And I don't know what carried over from the morning stream, what you guys are referring to, Matt, talking about doubling up. Slacks can confirm what we can actually give away. So far, I have 3. I don't know if it's going to be 5 or 6. We'll see what Slack says. I'm not sure what Matt had said on the morning stream. I saw you guys all saying double up. Boosted Dime said, how's your boot camp? I'll give out a code word. You know what? Let's give away our first boot camp right now. MX Papa said, could I explain about the boot camp? Absolutely. Let me first bring up the giveaway engine. All right, let me put the that other playlist back on. We're going a little house vibes today for the start of the session. House vibes. YouTube. Let me get the giveaway engine started. Make sure this is the right thing. 266 people in the house. Okay, it's giveaway time, guys. Giveaway time. Boot camp. All right. Okay. Boomer said, Matt did not have any giveaways and said I can do them. All right. They've already been removed. It says ETF. It says saved. So I don't know. Someone's updated the spreadsheet already. So I don't know. Slacks, if you're out there, let me know. All right, guys, type boot camp in chat. We're monitoring. Type boot camp in chat. All right. So what is the boot camp? So for anyone who hasn't taken it before, it's only $20 even if you don't win. And the platform on the left-hand side of the screen is called Rocket Scooter. At the beginning of the session, it draws high volume tradable pivots. They're very responsive pivots, and traders love to frame their day around them. These pivots are derived from options data, and also there's something called a risk interval, which is derived from margin requirements, reverse engineering the CME span program. And there's the gap and the midpoint between them, which is the half gap. But ultimately, they're pivots that are drawn on this chart. So the platform is called Rocket Scooter. The pivots are drawn on the chart, and then there's auxiliary indicators that help you determine whether the levels will be support or resistance. There is a boot camp taught by the inventor of that platform where he goes through the strategy to trade that particular system. You don't have to trade the strategy. You can just use the levels and the statistics around them and incorporate them into your existing strategy. That's what I did. But there's a full-blown strategy around how to trade this platform. So you learn that in the boot camp, and then you learn general market information. That's really helpful. My favorite class was the VIX class. That's the one that spoke to me the most, because it gave a little bit different perspective on stuff that I was already doing. It almost brought clarity to things that I already noticed, but didn't really. It gave me an additional metric to look at when I'm feeling certain things in relation to liquidity and illiquidity. Liquidity and illiquidity. The bootcamp's 20 days, but you can sign up. You can watch the video, so you don't have to wait the full. You don't have to wait to watch it. You could watch it. You could watch it on your own time if you want. But that's what the bootcamp is. All right, I'm just gonna fire off. I'm gonna fire off one of the giveaways right off the rip here. Let's go to 260 people in the house. I got smash the like button. All right, here we go. Let's open up the giveaway engine. Giveaway properties. Control center. Brave browser. All right, here we go. Giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. Upstate Futures. Upstate Futures. Use a winner. Type something in chat. Type something in chat. Rigged. Rigged. All right, Upstate Futures. Here's how you claim your prize. Click the link in the description for the Discord. Go to the contest channel. Message the admin name Slacks with a picture of your YouTube ID. He's going to hook you up. Who was here on the first stream when I did that giveaway call out? And I didn't really know what it was. And Nat gave me a 5 out of 10. Who was here on the first stream? Who was here for the inaugural lighting ceremony? Who was here for that? Uh-oh. Chat disappeared. MX Papa, to join the giveaway, no, you do not have to. You just have to be present and type in the code word. Impatient said 5 out of 10 ain't half bad. Boomer Trader was here for the first stream. Boost had been here since day one. Grand Strand was here. Dan Glio Goldzone was here. Fat GPT was here. GT408 was here. Liquidity was here. Sean was here. Flow Objects was here. Horse was here. Nice. All right, let's do one more boot camp. Jake from State Farm. I haven't seen you in a while, brother. Good to see you in chat. Good to see you in chat. Spyro was here. Dan was here. Lives in Spain. All right, pick another winner. Dabrowski was here. Oh, look. You were just talking in chat, and look. Dan from Spain. Dan from Spain, you just won a boot camp. Dan from Spain, you just won a boot camp. Dan from Spain just won a boot camp. R Gardens, I've been bullish all day. Dan? Okay, Dan. Have you taken the boot camp? Do you want this boot camp? Do you want the boot camp? You want the boot camp. All right, click the link in the description for the Discord. Go to the contest channel. Message the admin name Slacks. He's going to hook you up. Congratulations on your win. Booty camp. All right, let's see where we're at on likes. My mouse is stuttering. 135 likes. 135. We need at least... Let's get to like... Let's try to get to 500. I know we're not going to get to 500, but let's just try. We'll get to 500 one day. We've been hitting 400. Congratulations on the winners of the boot camp. So that's 2 so far. We've given away 2. And we still had 3 left to give away from yesterday. So let's give away one of those. All right, let's give away one of those. I got 3 accounts to give away, possibly more. Tomorrow's Good Friday. I'm off tomorrow. Market's closed tomorrow, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. $303 people in the house, 143 likes. If you're just joining, we're doing a giveaway for a free boot camp. Type boot camp in chat. We're giving away 2 prop accounts today, 3 prop accounts, possibly more. We're giving away a bunch of boot camps. The market was very opportunist today. Is that a word? Can I get a grammar check? Is opportunist a word? Opportunist. If it's not, I'm going to start using it. It is a word. No, guys, unfortunately, it is a word. Here it is. No, opportunist is most commonly the dative or ablative plural form of the Latin adjective opportunus, meaning suitable, favorable, or convenient. So yes, while the market was, no, I would be opportunistic. The market would be opportunist. The market was very opportunist today. Look, I learned a new word. I used a word. I didn't even know if it was a word. Okay. English is my 7th language. That's not true. All right. Let's do a spin here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I actually have a sound. I actually have a sound bite of that. Remember when I used to have the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 countdown before the stream? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. Daniel Piotr. Oh, look. I gotta move this up. There we go. Daniel Piotr. Type something in chat. Use a winner. Let's see what we got here. Analytics. Giveaway time. All right, Dan. Congratulations on the win. Go to the contest channel in the Discord. Message the admin name Slacks. Send him a picture of your YouTube ID. He'll hook you up. All right. Damn, this level's still holding, huh? This level was kind of big. I was thinking this level was a little bit worn out. It's still holding really nice. Damn. A lot of opportunity today. I feel like I haven't been pushing hard enough. Oh, my mouse is stuttering. Come on, mouse. Don't give me that. No, I'm not in the trade. I'm not in the trade. Let's see what we got here. Just rotating in this zone. These rotations have been really, really... Like, there have been some big sweeping moves. Let's see. Like 86-point bounces. 86-point bounces. Look at this. From the middle of this zone to this target. 75 points. Yeah, really, really, really big rotations in this zone here. Oh, this mouse stuttering is killing me. Let me just reset this server. Hold on, stand by. Close it down. Yeah, boosted dime. I'm not pushing because the environment has not been ideal. It's not psychological. All right. Let's see here. Oh, now everything's all out of whack. Let me reset my workspace. All right, let's see here. And actually that ties directly into what I was talking about with P&L curve. All right, so like when the market environment is really unpredictable, like if you don't adapt and if you don't, let's say, hold your trades a little bit shorter, be a little bit more nimble with profit taking, like if you're not shy on holding positions a long time when the market's unpredictable, what will happen is your P&L curve will be more volatile, right? But then you'll still have those, so long as you're exercising your edge and you're picking the right spots, you'll still have those big upsweeping moves, but you'll have bigger down moves as well, right? Because you're not adapting to because you're not adapting or just making any adjustments for the change in market environment. So, you know, like let's say you don't make any adjustments. Like sometimes you'll probably be in a trade, you'll get caught in a really bad news move. So you'll have a big down move in your P&L. Or maybe you're in a trade and you'll get caught with a really favorable news move and you have a big upswing in your P&L, right? But the point is that when you don't make adjustments for the environment, typically your P&L curve will be more volatile. So then days like today is when, you know, I wasn't holding trades too long because the environment's still been touchy. I'm not confident that all of a sudden like we're in the clear. But then, you know, I had 2 perfect entries and I didn't have any huge P&L because I'm being really nimble, right? But my P&L curve over the last couple of weeks has still been smooth, right? I haven't had the big down moves. So it kind of, it pays off. It pays off if you want a smoother P&L curve. It's not necessarily a net positive or net negative. It's just, I like to have a smooth P&L curve. All right, hopefully. No, it's not smoother. I don't know. I'm not gonna start restarting the whole server and everything right now because I'll do that later. Okay, so yeah. Let me ask you, how many of you maintain your exact same style, don't make any adjustments when the market is feeling sensitive to news? How many of you just say, no, I'm just sticking with it, I'm not gonna be more scalpy, I'm not gonna be quicker to take profit? And how many of you kind of just stay mechanical and just kind of weather the storm? Shout it out in chat, I'm curious. Because I typically can't help but make adjustments when I feel the environment's off. SS Rant said you're an emotional wreck. You stay mechanical. Some days you adjust. Damn, back into this stable block. Down with this song. Were you guys bullish or bearish this morning? What side of the market were you all on? Let me take a look. I don't. What's the actual range of this move? Let's see. I'm assuming there was a catalyst. I'm assuming there was some sort of catalyst. For those of you who are new here, I pick out catalysts when they occur on the chart. I don't pay attention to the news. It looked like there was a catalyst today at 10:30. But it could have easily just been a technical squeeze. I'm not sure. There was a catalyst? Okay. Yeah. It looked like there was a catalyst on the chart, but I wasn't sure. It wasn't too out of control. This move took like 5 minutes. So I mean, it was a pretty big move, but it wasn't complete panic. Wasn't complete panic, but it did look like there was a catalyst on the chart. Guys, smash the like button. 300 people in the house. Let's see what we got here. Just rotating in this zone. If we have a sudden scare move below this range, I don't know. We got positive res. We got half gap and bear zone top right overlapping each other. Let's see. We got half gap at 23,982. Where's my 23,982? Yeah, that's the middle of this decision block. Tuck flips, no open trades right now, brother. No open trades. Impatient trades. This is funny. Impatient trade says, breaking news. Iran is working with Trump on when to buy and sell the market. Oh, God. Mario, what's up, brother? Definitely, I don't know. Like, Trump's cabinet's definitely making a lot of money in this market. They're like, yo, get your futures orders ready. Let's drop this. Listen, when you have a game being played by this many people, there's obviously going to be cheaters. Boosted Dime says, what's in my hand? No, this is like it's the little top for the Yeti. The Yeti cup has a magnetic look. So to open and close the coffee cup, but then it's actually a magnet. It makes it easy to clean. But it comes off. It's cool. Yeah. Yeti for the warm drink holding capabilities. I don't know. One more win and you're buying a helicopter. One more loss and you're selling your shoes. Over leveraged. Nice. A whole lot of absorption, buy side absorption up here. Now who knows? I mean, is it just shorts trying to exit Or is it actual buyers? I don't know. The banksters do run the show. Definitely don't fail to realize that. The banksters run the show. Absolutely. You guys are cracking me up. Liquidity too. Breaking news. Barron Trump has beat Larry Williams' best return on the futures market with assistance from his father. Oh. Seriously. Seriously. I don't know. I think the first couple of pullbacks in this zone were really clean. Now it's just kind of just rotating. I don't know. Now it's just rotating up here. It's kind of like a buy the dip, sell the rips sort of zone. But the zone, we've been in this zone now for 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. It's almost 4 hours in this. It's rotating in this zone. Yeah, volume's dried up a little bit. Yeah, volume's dried up a little bit. All right, let's see what we got. How many boot camps did we do? We did 2 boot camps? 2? We did 2 or 3? Wait. Forgot already. I think we did 2. Trey's Nest. This consolidation longer than your last relationship? Hey. Hey. We did 3? Yeah, I thought we did 3. I thought we did 3. 3 so far. Excuse me. Sorry. Boosted Dime. Boosted Dime. Trying to get a rise out of me. Boosted Dime says, any trend line analysis that can be provided here? Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. All right. Type bootcamp in chat. Let's do one more bootcamp giveaway right now. Bootcamp. Type bootcamp in chat. We're giving away another. Mike H making another appearance. Hey now. I'm gonna do it rapid fire. You got 30. You got 60 seconds to type in bootcamp, and then I'm spinning. Thank you so much to the donors. I mean, seriously, that's awesome. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Lux, no trades yet. Haven't taken any afternoon trades. Type bootcamp in chat, guys. Oh, Zero asked a great question. How did I know when I'd found my edge? That's a really good question. Let's see. Should we wait till after? Yeah, I'll answer that one in 30 seconds. 20 seconds, sorry. I like that question, though. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Pick a winner. liquidity too. I am liquidity too. Oh, wait. Hold on. We got another donation. So we got, oh my God, David with another donation. David is amazing. David, thank you so much. We got another bootcamp donation. I'm liquidity. Did you take the bootcamp? Do you want it? Let us know if you want it or not. We don't know if you've taken it, if you're already a member. I'm liquidity. Do you want this bootcamp, brother? Oh, I know you said yesterday you don't have the platform yet, so let us know if you want it. Okay. I'm liquidity. Congratulations. You got yourself a boot camp. Guys, let's all say thank you to David. David with another donation. David with another donation. So that means we've given away 4. And we've still got 16 to give away. We've still got 16 to give away. That's amazing. So we'll give away some more today and then some more on Monday. Okay, so someone asked, okay, how do you know when you find your edge? So I first found my edge with equities, and then I moved over to futures. With futures, well, first let's talk about when I found my edge with equities. And it's interesting that you say that you asked this, because this kind of ties into my experimentation recently for the stream with resting orders. How I knew I found my edge with equities back in the day was I was always messing with trying to be more mechanical with my trading. And, you know, it used to drive me nuts when like I would get out of the rhythm, because it would almost be like I knew that a trade was going to go against me, or I knew my trade was going to go past profit. But I would always still end up with these, like, with my P&L rotating around 0. So when my edge really came forward was when I took away a little bit of the structure that I was trading with, and really embraced my ability to kind of read the tape and find those turning points, and then just monitoring my stats, and paying attention to the drawdowns and identifying if there was leaks, right? Because let's say, like, everyone can find a winning trade. It's about trying to eliminate the losing trades, right? So finding the leaks in your game. And what I found, and we've talked about it a lot on here as well, because sometimes people say, they're like, oh, like, I wish I had your patience. I wish I could just, like, if I'm eyeing an entry and then, you know, there's something I really don't like around the entry and all of a sudden it takes off without me, I'm just like, well, whatever. Like, it is what it is. So learning what setups were working and what setups weren't working, and eliminating the ones that weren't working. I know it sounds very simple, but ultimately it comes down to waiting for your edge to show up, right? Waiting for your edge to show up. So for me, it was really identifying what was working, what wasn't working, because I had stats, and then just eliminating as much as possible the things that weren't working. That was number 1. And number 2 was embracing the fact that I couldn't trade with too much structure. Every time I try to bring too much structure to my trading, my stats tend to decline. And I'm always, every few years, like, I'll experiment a little bit with my execution style, because I like structure, but it tends to hurt my stats a little bit when I bring too much structure to it. And like, I've been going through it in the last couple of weeks, testing these resting orders, because that's a big structural change to my execution flow that I've been testing with the props. And, you know, like I haven't been liking it, but I've been trying to stick to it. One Life, One Fire says, what does structure mean? Okay. So what does structure mean? When I'm referring to it, it's more about like, oh, okay, let me give you a perfect example. I'll give you a perfect example about what I mean with structure, okay? Because there's a perfect example from this morning, okay? Let me just draw out the geometry. Let me just draw out the geometry, the trade geometry of this decision block down here, and you'll see what I mean by structure, okay? I have a perfect example because this morning was a perfect example. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, sorry, my mouse is stuttering around on my server. Well, let me just draw out the geometry of how I view a decision block. With my mouse stuttering, it's a little bit annoying right now, but let me just draw out this zone. Okay. And then I'll draw out what are the most likely pivots within this zone. Oh my god, this stuttering on the server, it's really driving me crazy. Okay. Okay, so it's hard to see. Let me it's hard to see the two entry lines. Let me just it's hard to see the two entry lines. Let me just draw them in. I'll just draw them in black. I try not to draw in these sorts of lines because the algo automatically uses black lines, so I try not to manually draw things that use the same visual structure as the algo, because otherwise I get confused. Did I draw it or did the algo draw it? Okay. Here we go. So this is the zone that I was watching this morning for a long, okay? So in a decision block, typically I draw a pivot 25% into the zone and 50% into the zone, right? And sometimes it'll bounce at the top of the zone, but usually it's, you know, the entry with more edge is a little bit deeper into the zone. It's a little bit deeper into the zone. Now, what do I mean by structure? Okay. So if I'm trading this with perfect structure and just being very mechanical, you know, I'm placing an order. I'd be placing an order here at the 25% mark. I'd be placing an order probably 3 times that size at this 50% mark, and then I'd be placing a stop outside the zone, right? So that's trading with more structure. But what happens when I do that is I lose one of my biggest edges, which is my ability to read, read the action, read the tape in real time. I'm pretty good at reading the absorption on the tape and timing my entries. So without structure, I would be more, you know, I might feather into the position a little bit. I'll be scalping into the entry. So this morning, just based on the way that the tape was moving, I was like, you know, this is not a day where I could be messing around with practicing with the static orders for the props. I was like, I need to just lock in and trade it, because I could tell it was going to be like the tape looked fruitful and it was easy to read. So that fluidity is something I do well with. Let me just show my execution. You could see, right? Look at my entry. Right, there's my entry. So that's like I'm more precise and I'm better with trading with that kind of fluidity, because I was reading the tape and I said, okay, I think this is the turning point, and I put on the trade. I put on the trade right there, and you know, we kind of took off. So that's what I mean by structure versus trading with more fluidity. Now, you know, it doesn't mean that I'm opposed to trading with more structure. I mean, it's something that I'm testing right now for the stream. You know, because I haven't tried that in years. So with the resting orders, but you know, it's like I lose my ability to read the tape in real time if I'm just trading like that. I guess I could place the order if I feel like the tape is strong, but then I don't know, then I'm still reading the tape, so I might as well just trade my normal way. But that's what I mean by with structure versus with more fluidity. With more fluidity. Now there's a downside to that method, and that's that you need to be like more focused. You need to be more focused. Boosted Dime says, so why didn't you hit it with an entry 25% into the zone? Because the tape was still heavy. Because I could tell it was still heavy. It was still heavy. So that's that fluidity, right? I'm reading the tape. I'm reading the action in real time. And I was like, yeah, no, it's still heavy. It seems like it wants to come down. And like, so that kind of technique of reading the tape like that, it's a different method of executing trades. Boosted Dime said, so when I trade like that, do I size up on just one entry? Yeah, I'm a little bit, it's fluid. Like sometimes I'll kind of feather in, sometimes I'll put the whole trade on at once. You know, it just depends. It just depends. Young Wolf said, do I have any experience with Top Step? I don't have any experience with Top Step. No, I don't know anything about them. I believe that there was people were saying there was a merger yesterday, but no, I don't know anything about Top Step. I heard they have a platform, and they're a prop. I know they're a prop firm, and then people say that there's a platform as well. Adventure Rig says, how can someone like you just starting out learn how to read the tape? I would kind of... Song's kind of a banger. I would probably... I would try to trade... I would try to trade. I would see if you can find success being more mechanical. That would be my advice. Like, I kind of... Like, it's just natural for me to gravitate to doing that because that's how I've always done it. But like, to me, being even more mechanical, like to me, that's an advantage. Like to me wanting to read the tape in real time, wanting to feel things out, that feel part of it, like, you know, I kind of wish I wasn't like that, but it's just second nature to me. I kind of, you know, I just kind of do it. But the only way to really learn is just to watch a lot of sessions. You can look at cumulative volume delta as well. You could spot absorption if you're watching price and then you have volume delta below your chart as well. But I just kind of do it raw. I just watch the ticks. David coming through with another donation. David is just on a rip. David, thank you so much. Like, I can't tell you how much it means for people to participate and donate like that. And, you know, it means a lot. It really does. It's really cool. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. You guys are the best. Let's see where we're at on likes. We got giveaways today. Oh man, this choppy mouse driving me crazy. $370 people in the house, only 175 likes. Smash that like button, guys. We're doing three prop account giveaways. and more boot camps. Oh my god, this mouse driving me nuts. Oh, I did catch 40 points. Okay. I didn't think it was 40 points. Maybe it was just the market was moving really fast. So when I scaled out, it was you know, it's like, you know, it's when you're watching something, it's buffering, how infuriating it is. That's what it's like. Zoomed out a little bit. Still rotating in the zone. Things are tightening up a little bit though. Let's see if I missed any questions. Oh, what happened to the music? Levi Jones. Now, all my Ninja Trader stuff runs on a server. So I don't know. I'd probably have to restart the server. Ultimate Flow Object says, what tick time do I watch? I watch a 2,000 tick, a 5,000 tick, and a 15,000 tick. Levi Jones. Yeah, the servers are in Chicago. They're in Chicago. They're in Chicago. Two tick chart? No, I couldn't want 2 tick chart, which goes so fast. Glow. 400 people in the house, 200 likes. All right, guys. Let's see. Okay, we got great questions coming in right now. So I'm Liquidity said, Neon, do I start each day with a bias? And if so, when do I recognize when my bias is wrong? And how do I handle? Okay, so it's a great question. In a trending market, if the market is just overall trending in one direction, I always trade with that bias. You know, like the majority of, like the second half of last year, you know, I'm always trading to the long side. Then if the market enters more of a cyclical, like a range, then I'm more open to trading both sides of the market. And I try not to have too much of a bias to one direction in that sort of environment. But think about it this way. As we first started getting into the trading range, December, January, I was trading both sides of the market. Because the short side of the market was kind of fresh off of short setups, not a lot of squeezy tops. Okay. And then what's been happening the last few weeks is there's been a lot of this mainly started when we had that range form. Okay, we had the daily range form, and then we dropped below that range. Shorts got a little bit too excited, and then we came back into the range. And since then, I've been much less open to taking shorts, because now what you're seeing a lot of the time is short moves. There's constant squeezing through the top, squeezing through the top, squeezing through the top before it finally rolls over. Whereas on the long side of things, even on the down moves, when it is rolling over, you're still getting nice bounces at rocket scooter zones or at decision blocks on seeds. And especially when they line up with each other. So I've switched more to, like, I haven't taken a shorts in probably 5 or 6 sessions, because now I'm just more like I'm starting to see that in the down moves, we're still getting pretty decent bounces. And on days like today, you know, dips are getting bought up. So it's an environment right now where it's kind of hard to time the short, and it only really pays off if you then end up trading with a wide stop and then you hold it for a big down move. But you know, to me that's dangerous, because shorts you usually want to take profit really quickly when you get a directional move. So it's almost like it's more difficult to take profit because you're getting sudden moves down, and then maybe it spikes back up and it squeezes back through the highs, or maybe it's the actual sustained move. So I'm not really coming into the session with an overall bias for where I think the session's going to go, but right now I'm coming in and saying I'm looking for longs. Even if we're selling off, I'll be looking probably for longs. Just because of the type of action we've been seeing, shorts have been getting squeezed. Even on down days, there's been so much short squeeze action that I'm just like, it's just, to me, it's more lucrative just to trade on the long side, in that kind of mechanics. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Now going to the second part of your question, how do I recognize when my bias is wrong and how do I handle it? Not something I need to worry about in a trending environment. Not something I need to worry about. Not something I need to worry about in the last few sessions because I'm only taking longs. But it was something that I had to worry about in December, January, and February, and half of March, when I was trading both sides of the market. So when do I know I'm wrong? It's difficult. You really got to trade. Like, if you were around for all those streams, you know where I was saying days where I was like, I had to switch my bias intra-session. And I said, even though it worked, it was uncomfortable. And I said, it's always uncomfortable for me to do that. And the closer the bias switches, time-wise, the more uncomfortable it is. Like, I might be in a long and then change to a short bias 10 minutes later. That's really uncomfortable. Or I might be in a long in the morning and then maybe I'll change to a short bias in the late morning or the afternoon. That's less uncomfortable, but still uncomfortable. And there's no exact way to say, okay, now I need to switch my bias. It's kind of just an intuition and experience thing. And, usually 2/3 of the time you'll end up being right if you have edge. Let's see what I'm Liquidity said. Matt did say shorting and longing are not the same style of trading, and shorting is much harder. Plus, statistically, you're punished less often for longing. 100%. Yes, that is 100%. Shorting and longing are not the same thing. The mechanics, like, you can't just do the same thing in reverse. Like with shorting, with shorting, your profit target. Okay, with shorting, the time spent. Let's say you're trading with a 1-to-1, 40-point stop, 40-point target. The time. Let's say, okay, let's just say an example. If you take 100 long trades and 100 short trades at just random times, the amount of time that the long trade will probably float around the profit target, the duration of time that it floats plus or minus longer than the amount of time that the short floats plus or minus 5 points around the profit target. Because the shorts often, they'll get to the target and then they're whipping around. So yeah, mechanically, they're totally different. And I would say, a good way to visualize it is to think around the profit target for a long versus around the profit target for a short. What's the duration of time spent plus or minus 5 points of the profit target? Like, just to give you a visual. And I would say, if you observe that, you'd probably see that, like, there's more whippage away from the profit targets on the short side. Let's see what else we got. Fua talking smack. What's up, brother? What's up? All in good fun, I know. Let's see what else we got here. One Less Reach said you trade colors. You haven't noticed much of a difference. That's nice. Good for you. That's awesome. Chuck Torres said, if you psychologically see it, but you don't see them as much different. Yeah. The mechanics of shorting and the mechanics of longing, they are different. Like, there's a short squeeze. There's no word for, like, a long, like, what's the long version of a short squeeze? Just people getting stopped out. It's kind of different. It's kind of different. The mechanics of shorts and longs. They're different. Capitulation, yeah, capitulation. Although, since 2020, there's been a lot more. Okay, let me ask you guys. For those of you who've been trading for at least, let's say, since 2017 or 2018, at least a couple of years before COVID, who agrees or disagrees? Who has noticed more panic buying patterns since 2020? Because I personally, like, something I noticed difference on the charts post 2020 is that you see a lot more panic buying. Like, I'm not just talking short squeezes. I'm talking, like, you can kind of see it's panic buying, not just short squeezing. Because, like, even at the top of the range of the market, even when you're at the highs, you get panic buying, like crazy panic buying. From the Soil said massive FOMO. Yeah, like, you see a lot more panic buying than you used to see. Like, people don't want to miss out. And there's a lot more gambling in the market, which is awesome because it creates lots of, there's lots of liquidity. More participation. Mike Sade said, seems like retail no longer a minuscule blip on the tape. There's more retail. There's more retail flow because you got more retail in, out, in, out, in, out. It creates liquidity. It creates a big advantage, a big benefit, a big incentive for a lot of these kind of moves to happen. I mean, I love it. It's great. The market, the market movement's great. I forget what year did the zero DTEs come out? I forget what year that was. But there was a change in the market when the zero DTE options came out. Zero DTE options release date. I think it was 2021. 2022. Okay, yeah. 2022. So, like, 2022, yeah, like, that was great, because, like, the more people out there getting wrecked, the more liquidity. Like, participation is great. It creates liquidity. It creates volatility. Like, the market's liquid, but if you just look at the chart, it looks volatile because there's big moves. But if you look under the hood, there's participation behind some of those volatile moves, which means it's almost like the market's moving in fast motion, right? Because volatility is an interesting thing. Like when you look at a chart and you see big range on it, that range could either be because there's a lack of participation, so it's like it's hollow movement, but sometimes that range is because there was heavy participation and the market was almost just moving in fast motion, right? Like that's why things like Rocket Scooter and anything liquidity based work well, is because it really, the same sequence, not knowing whether there was liquidity behind it or not, it makes a complete difference in what's actually, in what you can actually read from it. Say there was no buyer, let's say there was a complete gap in market participation between NASDAQ 25,000 and NASDAQ 25,100. Let's say there was no market participants between it, so the market just passed through it really fast. That would look, let's say that happened in 5 minutes. You know, you'd see some big 5-minute candle and there was no one there. You know, it was just the market just went straight through the zone because there was a lack of participation. But you could get that same exact visual candle on the chart if there was lots of participation. And one of the reasons I like tick charts, because the candle doesn't actually show up unless a certain number of contracts are transacted. So that, like, the actual visual will slow down when the market volume slows down. $310 people in the house. Let's see what we got here. Hit the like. We get to if we get to 250 likes, we'll do our first prop account giveaway. So what do I think about this hammer on the daily? I don't really look at like the daily candle shapes. I honestly, like, I don't really look at the daily chart very often. Like, I know what we're generally doing, but I don't really like look at, because when you trade based on liquidity zones, I don't know, the daily chart it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I'll pay attention to if we're in a range or if we're trading in a very strong trend. But that's about it. Like, let me look at the daily chart. I haven't looked. I don't remember when the last time I looked at the daily. Yeah, like I could see that we're back in bull zone right now. Oh wow, we're lower than I thought. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really. What I think about the hammer, I would say, I mean, respectfully, I would say I don't think about the hammer. I don't think about the hammer. That would really be my answer. That would really be my answer. Not in like a mean way, just in a respectful way. I don't think about it. Let's see. You guys all talking about in chat? What's going on in chat? I must have missed something. I'm missing some sort of party's going on in chat. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Candle shapes? You guys are talking about candle shapes. Now that we're looking at daily charts, let's see what the NASDAQ daily chart looks like. Where are we at in the range? Nice. Oh, look, there's a 3-hour chart. That's cool. Oh, you can't scroll back anymore? No, you can. That's cool. I wish there was tick charts and range charts. That would be nice. One thing I did, well, there is range charts. On Rocket Scooter, there is range charts, but I think they're only available as Renko. Which I have no problem reading the Renko range chart. That's fine. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how many of you guys like range charts, but range charts are cool. That way, like, nothing draws unless it spans a specific range. Right? Because what a move might happen in a minute, move might... He ticks the best. Let's see. Going back to candles. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Not sure if you guys can still see me or hear me. My live stream browser just crashed. Let me just see. Something's going on today with this. Okay. Okay, can you guys still see me? Something's going on with... Something's going on. It's a bit glitchy. Yeah, the stream is rough. It's usually pretty smooth, right? Like, it's usually smooth. Lots of buffering. Yeah, this is... Oh, this sucks, because then people are leaving. Hold on. It's normally great. This is the first time in a really long time that I've had buffering. Damn. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Okay, so it's an internet issue, huh? I apologize for that, guys. This is the first time I've had an internet connection issue with the stream. Okay. Is it still buffering, or is it fast now? Let me know if it's still buffering or is it fast now. I do apologize for that, guys. This is the first time. It's usually really smooth. We're good? Okay. Just keep me posted if it starts slowing down again. I guess it's not my server, because remember I was having the mouse stuttering issue. I guess it's not the server. It must just be the actual internet connection. There's some sort of latency going on. That's a bummer. All right. It's normally good. You watch in 4K. Okay, so it's good to know that it's normally good, because no one's ever complained about the stream health. So I assumed it was always pretty good, because I'm sure like people would tell me if it was choppy or anything. Okay. Let me just pin the chat again. All right, we're in Power Hour. Tuck Flips is suggesting the word buffering for the giveaway. You know what? That's actually a good code word. It hasn't chopped in the last 2 minutes or so. Okay, maybe it's better now. My mouse is still stuttering. But all right, let's do our first giveaway. Let's do our first prop account giveaway. Biryani Buffer Fest. Okay. Okay, guys, hit the like button, and then the code word. I'm gonna do the code word. The code word is gonna be buffering. The code word's gonna be buffering because that makes total sense. I do apologize. I don't know what's going on today. I guess it's the first time for everything. Okay. So the first giveaway is an ETF, Elite Trader Funding, 10K Fast Track, end of day. 10K Fast Track, end of day. Oh, this is that song. Oh, look, did it reset to a 5-minute trial? Let me put it back on. Okay. Don't count me out. What a session. Like, this rotation up here has been, no, it's been pretty. I mean, I know it doesn't look clean, but level wise, it's actually been clean.
Years of wipeouts, accounts blown to dust, strategies crumbling, no one to trust. And
Oh, this internet dropping.
every setup bust.
I'm gonna switch to a separate internet connection. I'm just gonna switch internet connection real quick. Let me just see if it gets any better. Nope. Nope, it's still slow. I could see. It's still slow. Still slow. And my whole screen layout just got messed up. Giveaway bonanza. Markets close tomorrow. Well, 8:50. Indexes are, like, underlyings are closed. Futures will be open for a little bit in the morning. I think 8:15 or 8:30. $210 entries. Hit the like button, guys. Kind of bummed about the internet issue today. I don't know, like, the morning, my internet was great this morning. Didn't have any issues. Move that back to a 15,000, 5,000 tick. Oh, this is annoying. All right. All right. The first giveaway. So we got three prop accounts to give away during Power Hour here. First is Elite Trader Funding 10K Fast Track. We're going to do that in We're going to do that in 20 seconds. Impatient Trade says celebrate National Burrito Day. Is it National Burrito Day? Is it actually?
Every click's another sin. Sweat on your palms, hard doing 180, chasing that high ball. You're trading like a junkie. I told you once, I'll tell you slow. The market's a woman, she don't like desperados. You keep on forcing, she'll bleed you dry, but the chart don't give a damn.
All right, here we go. Let's bring up the giveaway engine. Choppy mouse movement and buffering, anything like that, it's really annoying. It's like when you're trying to watch something and it's buffering. It's just annoying. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. The DJ crime. The DJ crime. The DJ crime. Type something in chat. All right, the DJ crime. Here's how you claim your prize. Rigged. Go to the contest channel in the Discord. Link is in the description. Go to the contest channel. Message the admin named Slacks. He will hook you up. He will hook you up. Is Rocket Scooter locked up as well? Crazy.
Rocket Scooter might just save you from the grave. The chart don't give a damn. The chart don't give a damn about you.
All right. Michael369 having a buffering issue right now, and I think I'm having a camera issue too. This is just not my. What's going on right now? What is going on?
Rocket Scooter knows the truth in the flame. Rocket Scooter might just save you from the grave. The chart don't give a damn. The chart don't give a damn. The chart don't give a damn about.
All right. Guys, smash the like button. All right, we gave away an Elite Trader Funding 10K Fast Track. 400 people in the house, 270 likes. Let's get the likes up to 400. We've got a 25K Rapid Funded Next account to give away and a 50K My Funded Futures account to give away. It's Burn Trade says, while you're here, smash the like button. Look at this. Maybe the internet provider's doing some maintenance or something. Because I don't know. This is... I'm about to switch to hold on. I'm going to try one more connection. One more connection. All right. How is it now? How is it now? Good. Working. Seems fine. All right. I'm going to leave it on. All right. All right. What a bummer. That's a bummer. All right. Impatient Trade says switch the dial up. Ay, ay, ay. It's a shame to have the issue today, because there's been so many people come into the stream the last few sessions, so it's kind of a bummer to have an issue today. But you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Bring AOL back. Remember AOL? Remember AOL? AOL 6.0. Has anyone seen the BlackBerry movie? I only just saw it the other day. I thought it was good. Who liked the BlackBerry movie? BlackBerry movie was great. It was really good. All right. We still got 350 family members in the house. Solar Futures Trader said, do I know of a good online wallet for purchases and sales? I believe Stripe is one of the most popular ones. Pretty sure Stripe's really popular. I'm not sure which one Rocket Scooter uses, but I know Stripe is. I think Rocket Scooter uses Stripe. Whoa, guys, hold on a second. T.Trader said he or she or they, whatever, worked for RIM for 5 years. Research in motion. Hey, T.Trader, what did you do for research in motion? What did you do for research in motion? That's cool. Process engineer, help with the manufacturing. Nice. Hey, how much of a fight? Like, did you guys kind of know that the BlackBerry Storm was going to be a cluster because it was getting manufactured offshore? Like, did you know it was going to be bad? Like, did you think it was probably going to be bad? Because that was the first device done offshore, right? All right. They started, this is from Research in Motion. They started putting out way too many models for too many markets, spread themselves too thin. The software was good though. Nice.
DMs blowing up. Teach me king, drop the pen. Envy in their eyes like I hacked the
I guys, smash that like button. 350 people in the house.
The truth.
Let's go ahead and
9 years in the trenches in the
let's do a boot camp. Let's do a boot camp.
Let's rewind. When the door first cracked open, this ain't luck. This is blood on the token. 2016, 41, punching in at the office.
All right, type boot camp in chat. Type boot camp in chat if you want to win a boot camp.
From the overtime, even Zuba driving weekends gigging just to stay alive. Ramming for dinner, Red Bull for dessert. Two-step
My charts are lagging. Everything's lagging.
with my collapse. Red candles like fresh scars. Kids asleep upstairs, I'm whispering to the stars. Eviction notice taped to the door like a stop loss. Palm broken, my watch counting every cross. Kids asking that was dinner, I'm nodding yes. But I'm still on the clock, still deep in the mess. Wasn't overnight. 9 years paid the price. It wasn't overnight. Side hustles every night. It wasn't overnight. Rocket scooter lit the flight. It wasn't overnight. It wasn't overnight. Late 24, doom scrolling on lunch in the break room. Stumbled on rocket scooter, mess spitting tactics. YouTube live, no fluff, just raw edge and truth. Breaking down the tape like a surgeon with proof. MHP and EST, let the winners run free. His voice cut the noise.
Did anyone catch the big long? Did anyone hold through the long? Anyone out there?
Still punching 5 days. But now the chart's so big. We can hustle cash, turn seed money. Finally seeing no way. It wasn't overnight. 9 years paid the price. It wasn't overnight. Side hustles every night. It wasn't overnight. Rocket scooter lit the flight.
Caught 50 points, trailed too close.
It wasn't overnight. Overnight, yeah, right. Tried 3,000.
Oak Shop caught it, but he was short.
Clocking out for good, trying to trade full time alive. The crowd claps for the glow up. How'd you make it so quick? I smiled through.
I look back at my executions. I actually caught 40 points. So, I mean, I'm not... I didn't trim as... I think I was trimming... I was probably trimming as it got to, like, 30-ish points. But, like, because the market was moving so fast, that's why I got the 40 points. Because I had a 38-point stop, and I was looking for a little bit less than one. Just because of how fast the tape was moving.
From the dark to the dream, it wasn't overnight. Yeah, we making it. Ain't going back. Never going back.
Rockstar said, if we are having rejections at the highs but pushed up pretty significantly from the lows, where can we see next week? So someone asked me, it might have been you, asked me like for a little bit more of a zoomed out long-term, like, you know, few session thoughts. And that was asked 2 days ago. That was asked when we were, it was asked on March 31st. And I basically said, like, there was more stability below, but because there were so many decision blocks overhead, all the way to 24,000, I forget what the zone was at that time, but when you have a lot of decision blocks overhead, what you usually see is like the market can move through those very quickly and very easily. So, like, I just think because we've just had this up move, like, we're just now hitting and trying to find some stability up here in the stable block. So, like, to me, just because we've rallied for a couple of days, I don't think that, like, all of a sudden the market's going up. I'm still staying fluid session to session. Like, now we're kind of at this point where, are we going to stay under 24,500 and kind of rotate up here for a while? Are we going to squeeze all the way back up to 25,000? Because I don't think we're going to spend a lot of time between 24,600 and 24,900, just based on what I'm seeing right now. So it could be like one more squeeze and all of a sudden, you know, we're back above 25,000, or we could easily just drop back below. You know, like I don't have any bias one way or another. I see an equal number of scenario. Like, to me, there's no bias one way or the other. Decision point, yeah, decision point. Like 2 days ago, when it might have been you who asked, 2 days ago when you asked, I said, you know, if we move down, there's health below. If we move up, it could happen very quickly. So the move up happened very quickly. But you know, I don't have like some long-term 3 to 8 session bias on I think this is going to happen. Because if I did, I'd put on an option swing trade. All right, here we go. Let's do this giveaway for the boot camp. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Guys, how's the internet been now? Is it smooth now? 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. Good. Really? 707. Really? 707. Use a winner. Type something in chat. Rigged. Rigged. Really? 707? Lone Cop Car said, smooth as your negative P&L? Uh-oh. Really, 707? You want this boot camp, brother? You want this boot camp? Rigged. Oh, you said rigged? Oh, nice. All right. All right, so to claim your prize, go to the link in the description for the Discord. Go to the contest channel. Message the admin name Slacks with a picture of your YouTube ID. He's going to hook you up. All right, so that's one. Let's do one more right now. How did it turn out for the week? I had a great week. Like probably 4 risky. Yeah, I had a solid week. Nothing crazy, but I had a solid, smooth, easy week. All right, let's see. Pick a winner. See, no, hear, no. See, no, hear, no. Type something in chat. Use a winner. You won yourself a boot camp. See, no, here's no. Said rigged. Congratulations, use a winner. Go to the link in the description for the Discord. Go to the contest channel. Message the admin name Slacks, and he will hook you up. Hook. You. Up. Nice. All right, that's 2. Still got 14 more to give away between today and Monday. It's 3:30 already. All right, let's do another prop account. Guys, smash the like button. We're only at 308. We could do better than that. I know we've been buffering and YouTube probably didn't send us as many people, but come on. Jose said I need to get a voice machine so I have actual echoes. I could do echoes. I could do software echoes. Manhold Patel said, any short opportunities here? Nah, not for me. I wouldn't be taking any shorts. That's just me, though. That's just me. Yeah. Like if we were selling off, if we started selling off, I would rather take a long at, let me just draw out the geometry here. If we started selling off, oh, my mouse is chopping around. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Wow, that's 194 points, huh? 390, 210. Who made this song? Yeah, I'd rather take a long. If we started selling off, I'd rather take a long around half gap. 23,982 is half gap, and 23,961 will be this pivot. Yeah. I mean, I'd watch the tape, but I would rather take a long on a sell off for a bounce. I'm not trying to short this time. Like it's been hard for shorts to get their drive. That's why I've been taking longs the last I don't know, 5 to 7 sessions. 365 people in the house. I don't even know if this YouTube number's updating in real time. Let's see. I don't know. 365 people hanging out. All right, one more boot camp. Let's do one more boot camp. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. Wow, that's a long name. Okay, I'm not going to say that name. But they're here. Wow, they just entered. Congratulations. Use a winner. Type something in chat. Type something else in chat. Rigged. It's your first time here? Congratulations. Honestly, the boot camp could be life-changing. Not even joking. Okay, so here's how you claim your prize. Guys, give it up for our winner. It's their first time here. So to claim the boot camp, go to the link in the description for the Discord. In that Discord, go to the contest channel. Message the admin named Slacks, SLACKS. Message that admin with a screenshot of your YouTube ID from within your YouTube page or your YouTube profile, whatever, and they will hook you up. The boot camp is it's really good. And since it's your first time here, be sure to tune into Matt, aka Matoski. He invented the platform on the left-hand side of the screen, and the boot camp covers that platform in detail and the strategy that goes with it. So be sure to tune into his stream. He goes live at 8:30 Eastern. The next stream, I guess there'll be no stream tomorrow, so tune in on Monday, and you could see you could see the morning session around those levels. It's really cool. The levels get interaction all day, but obviously the morning's much more active, so it'll be cool. If you've never seen it, definitely tune into that stream. All right, suggestions. Can we get some suggestions on the code word for our next giveaway? We got 2 more prop accounts to give away. Let's get some suggestions on the code word. Okay, I already see it. It's the first one I saw, and it made total sense. Can anyone guess what it is? Look back through chat. Can you guess what it is? Sideways. Yep, it's sideways. Who suggested that? Let's see. FSG1123. What's up, G? Thank you for the suggestion. Oh, no. LL, it's LL, said sideways. Sorry. LL, it's LL. Thank you for the suggestion for the code word. David Weber come in with the dirty talk. All right, type sideways. Funded next, 25K rapid. $1,500 target. Let me just go to this thing here. $1,500 target, $1,000 max loss limit. 2 minis or 10 micros. How's the internet going now? Is it smooth now? Is it better? Okay. Thumbs up. Much better. Okay. That's good. Two minis or 10 micros. You know what? You're right. It doesn't equate, but that's actually what they have here. 2 minis, 10 micros, or 3 minis, 15 micros. I don't know why it says that, but that's what it says. These songs are good. Sir Darb released some new songs on his playlist. They're really good. Oh, Levi Jones said some do 1 to 5 to prevent micro martingale. That makes sense. $400 people in the house. 338 likes. Nice. Look at this choppiness in my crosshair. Hold on. This one deal with. Look. When I try to move the crosshair, look. Latency. Levi, it feels that way, doesn't it? Feels still feels squeezy. Still feels squeezy. All right, 416 people in the house. Guys, smash the like button. We're almost at 400. All right, giveaway time. Open up the giveaway engine. The code word is sideways. If you're just joining, we're giving away 2 more prop accounts. Funded next. 25K Rapid is coming up. Funded next, 25K Rapid. Code word is sideways. All right. 38 seconds. You got 38 seconds left to join the giveaway. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a winner. Oh, Rogue. No, this is a this is a new playlist. So I took some songs I really like and I created a shared playlist. This one's called Bangers 01. So this is the first combined playlist. So I combined a few songs. This one's called Bangers 01. Hey Rogue, I went on your Suno today and I downloaded, there was a few new songs. I downloaded them. Let's see. Spyro, you're here. Okay, Spyro, congratulations. You just won yourself a Funded Next 25K Rapid account. Go to the contest channel in the Discord. The link is in the description. Message an admin named Slacks, Slacks. Rigged. And he will hook you up. Hey, Johnny Guapo said, what do I expect after hours for MNQ? After hours? I mean, today's like basically the market Friday. I don't know. After the close. Honestly, I would say tune into Darb stream tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. I don't really have... Oh, something else I hadn't talked about. I've been, so since starting the stream, I've been doing, like, I tune into Darb stream sometimes. This relates to that question someone just asked about the after hours. I tune into Darb stream, and then sometimes I end up trading the overnight. So what happens is, like, my exposure time has kind of expanded since doing the stream. And what happens is that like I usually wouldn't trade the overnight much before, and I think what happens is then like I think it's almost like I might trade the open a little bit differently if I'm already coming in with a decent P&L. I don't know, it kind of changed the rhythm of my session a bit. So I've changed back to my normal rhythm where I'm sitting down at the desk about 25 minutes before the open. And then I'm just kind of seeing how the charts are, and then I'm just doing my normal, my normal session. Because I don't know, I don't know, being locked, it can be locked in all day. It's too much. So it's almost like I'll tune into the evening stream, but like I'm not thinking about taking a position. At least right now. I'm just kind of taking a break from it. The rhythm is a dancer. Spyro, congratulations. 4 minutes to mock. Tyler M, 3150. What's up, G? Market on close. Market on close. Market on close. It's large institutional orders. Market makers are looking to fill the needs of large institutional buyers and sellers. So market on close is when that balancing is happening. So you see the market rapidly look for liquidity. All right, that giveaway is over. There will be one more giveaway. We will be giving away a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid. My Funded Futures 50K Rapid. How much time did we spend? How much time did we spend? Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, we didn't spend any time in this little... There's just a little miniature stable block here. 24,065. 24,065. Oh, my God. This crosshair jumping around is driving me crazy. I can't deal with it. 24,000, around that level. That could be an attraction for the market to get back down there. Oh, we have been down there. Been down there twice in the session. But we haven't really spent any time down there. Look at this mouse chop. Naruto said, if you overwork muscle, it will atrophy. You need to relax the brain and the PM. Yeah, I agree. Like, I do agree with that, Naruto. I do agree with that. So kind of shutting down the charts at 5:55 p.m. For me, I'm really not reopening them till 9:05 a.m. Just, you know, because finding my schedule rhythm with doing the stream, you know, because I was just looking, I was like, like I've been executing a lot more after hours than I ever usually would. Rogue of the Lamb, you've been taking a break from executing? Hey, fair enough. Hey, Rogue, you know, I mean, just setting a max daily loss, stuff like that's important, you know? Another thing you could do is not watch the charts all the time. You could set alerts at levels. So you're only really mentally taxed. You're only really mentally taxed when... market on close here. You're only really mentally taxed when your level is reached, and then that's really when you start looking. A lot of passive sells here now. Market's trying to break through that wall. Lucky, no. Market futures close early tomorrow morning. But Lucky, there will be a stream tonight. Darb is streaming tonight. All right, guys, 9 minutes to the close. Let's get a suggestion for the last giveaway. My funded futures 50K rapid. Can we get some code word suggestions? Easter egg. It's Easter egg. I like that. It's Easter egg. Who said Easter egg? Someone said Easter egg. Who was it? Gringo Loco 3695 said Easter egg. We're gonna use Easter egg. Okay, hold on. It's not monitoring yet. Easter egg. Start capturing messages. And okay. All right, guys, we're good. If you already typed it, you got to type it one more time. Code word is Easter egg. Someone said, what's this one for? This is for a My Funded Futures 50K Rapid. My Funded Futures 50K Rapid. Also, I just want to thank everyone in the community. Thank you for, first of all, thank you for all the donations. It's been really cool to be able to give away all these boot camps. And also thank you for, I really appreciate everyone kind of helping out today with giving me feedback on the buffering. That's the first time that's happened. So I appreciate that, I appreciate that everyone was patient with it while I was just switching over the connection. So thanks for that. Thanks for being so cool, fam. I appreciate it. Six minutes till the close. Last giveaway. Squeezing into the close. Looks like some institutions want to get rid of those shorts before this weekend. I wonder if we get a gap down and then a rally off that gap down. That'd be cool. Gap down and rip. That would be cool. I hope there's a gap down and a rippage. That'll be nice for Darb. He'll enjoy that. Darb, if you're out there, would you like a gap down and then a nice rip back up? Would you enjoy that? Or at least a rapid sell-off at the open and then a nice rip back up. Rippage. Love me some rippage. Crazy weekly bar? Really? What does it look like? Has it got like a big bottom wick? That's cool. All right, 4 minutes to the close. Here we go. My funded futures 50K rapid. Let's bring up the giveaway engine. 2 minutes till the giveaway. Daily grinds, yeah, I've started copy trading them. I stopped doing the at least just for now. I kept getting maximum order limit reach with the Lucids with my when I was using the copier alongside my trade executor. So I haven't received that. I've skipped the Lucids for the last 3 days and I haven't had that error. So I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was from. Impatient said, weren't people getting banned by accident for copy trading TPT? I don't know. Maybe. Levi said, do I trade brackets, auto TP, and stop loss? I mean, sometimes I'll have the platform draw them out there, but I move them around. I'm usually manually going in and out. It depends. I'm not always the same. Well, the playlists don't just restart, huh? All right, let's turn on a giveaway song then.
Well, the charts went silent in the midday.
Yeah, Levi Jones, the order limit reach is not, it's not because I'm moving the orders around, it's because I have the copy trader following my main account, but I have a reduced ratio, and then I'm flipping from mini, because I trade minis on my regular account. So on the trade copy, I have it set up to trade a fraction of my normal size, and then also to change from minis to micros. But the problem is, I use a custom created trade executor for my normal trading, which moves the orders around between the bid and the ask and the mid. It rapidly cycles the orders because it gives me a better fill for live trading when I'm trading with, you know, larger size. So that's where the issue comes in with the trade copying. It's not because I'm moving orders around manually. It's because my algorithm cycles through. But it gets me better fills. Like I save hundreds of dollars on my, like sometimes over $1,000 I'll save on my entry and my exit, like because I get less slippage because I use that algorithm. That algorithm took me 8 months to write. But yeah, but I can't not use that. All right, here we go. But if I use a resting order, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect it if I use a resting order. But my normal execution method is like manually entering, not with resting orders. Resting orders is something I'm doing for testing with the stream because it's easier to do while I'm multitasking. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Witch on the roof. Witch on the roof. Witch on the roof. Type something in chat. Rigged. Witch on the roof, are you here? Witch on the Roof. Okay. Witch on the Roof apparently won something last night as well. So look at this. Witch on the Roof won a boot camp yesterday and then an account today. I mean, you're on a lucky streak. Good for you. All right, Witch. You know how to claim the prize since you already claimed one from last night. Congratulations. So we gave away 2 boot camp. We gave away 6 boot camps. So I've still got 14 more boot camps to give away. So we'll do 14 more boot camps on, I guess, Monday and Tuesday. 14 boot camps. That's cool. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. That's the close. Okay, so be sure to tune into Darb stream tonight. And then also I just want to thank everyone who was here today for bearing with us while I switched over the internet connection. Thank you for that. We have such a great community. Everyone was patient. Everyone was understanding. Everyone gave me good feedback on whether or not which of the 3 connections was the smoothest. So thanks for that. And yeah, Darb's still on tonight. Darb's still on tonight. Darb's still on tonight. All right, so thank you everyone for being here. Until tonight's session for Darb, I'm out. And make sure you tune in on Monday for all 3 of our sessions. And Darb will be live on Sunday. Until then, peace.